Hello everyone, and welcome to our first cookie chat for the 2019 cookie program. Today we're going to talk about pre-sale and initial order items. So we want to make sure that you have the latest information when you need it. That's what these cookie chats are all about. So I am Amy Hoffman, and I am the product program manager. And so I'm here to present to you the first cookie chat of 2019. So first, I want to talk about Girl Scout cookies and social media. We have received and observed many questions happening this season regarding the appropriate use of social media when selling Girl Scout cookies. So that is the first thing I want to touch on, just to clear some things up. So Digital Cookie is the only approved online outlet for selling Girl Scout cookies. Girls should only share the link to their Digital Cookie site with people that they know in their real life. The Digital Cookie link can be posted on social media sites that allow you to restrict access to friends and family. For example, a private Facebook page. And it cannot be shared to sites open to anyone. These would include Craigslist, a marketplace, a yard sale site, or other things. We do allow IMing, PMing, and DMing. So instant messages, private messages, direct messages, they all basically mean the same thing, that you are one-on-one sharing that with someone else. So those are allowed when you are using them to reach friends and family. There is a difference between marketing your sale, so letting people know that the cookie sale is happening, and actually selling. So on those open sites, we do not want to see any links because that would be selling. We also don't want to see you making the transactions openly over any of the social media sites. All of that should happen in private, and it should happen on Digital Cookie. So you shouldn't need to get their address. You shouldn't need to get exchange name information. It should all be through the link to keep the girls safe. If you log into eBuddy and you have girls in your troop who have registered and they're not showing up on the girls tab in eBuddy, please send us the first name, last name, and troop number to customercare@girlscoutsesc.org. We do our best to get those girls added to eBuddy, but first we want to make sure they are really registered. If not, then if we do this now, we can catch those, get them registered, and then get them into eBuddy. So please, as soon as you have access to eBuddy as a troop cookie coordinator, please go on in and take a look at your girls tab. We don't want you to wait until it's time to submit the initial order, because that is a very busy time and it's hard to get those girls added then. So please go ahead and do that as soon as you have access. Digital Cookie emails. If you hear that a girl in your troop or parent has not received the Digital Cookie registration email, please send us her first name, last name, and the parent's email address. So that's the first and last name of the girl, and then the parent's email address, so that we can make sure that email address is correct on file, and then we can go ahead and resend that launch email for Digital Cookie. It may be that a different parent is connected to her account, that there was a typo in the email address, or simply that the parent has changed their email address since the girl was imported into Digital Cookie. This is just an FYI from GSUSA. They say that the Hotmail email addresses can take much longer to receive emails from the Digital Cookie system. Sometimes this takes up to a day and a half. So if you have Hotmail and you ask us to trigger a new launch email, it may take a little bit. It also could affect your customers if they have Hotmail accounts. If you are sharing that cookie link to them, sending it to their email address, they might not get it right away. So just be aware of that. If you have any issues with a Digital Cookie order, you can use these customer service contacts to help resolve those issues. If there are any human errors in Digital Cookie, so if the email address for the parent is not correct, that is something that we here at GSESC can correct. If your customer entered the wrong ship to address, please go ahead and enter a help ticket on the Digital Cookie site so that Digital Cookie can go in and correct that address before the package ships out. If a customer accidentally ordered cookies to be shipped and really they wanted those to be delivered by the girl next door, there is a chance we might be able to switch that if you can tell me right away and if I can inform Digital Cookie before that package ships. So it has to be immediate, right away. Email customer care at girlscoutsesc.org. If that package is already shipped, then it will be too late at that time to cancel the order and change it to delivery. Cookie Pro 2019. So this is a contest, a program that GSUSA has been running the last few years called Cookie Pro. It has changed, and so it's new and exciting each year. This year, GSUSA will select 24 winners nationwide, so that's 4 per Girl Scout grade level. These girls will get to travel to sunny Southern California for an all-expense-paid cookie entrepreneur experience. While they're there, they will get to go on an incredible behind-the-scenes tour at Warner Brothers Studios, attend a super special Girl Scout Cookie Pro recognition event, take part in cool activities featuring the superhero girls, and they will also get to meet successful entrepreneurs and business leaders. Girls can participate in this contest from January 2nd till April 30th. So that does extend about a month and a half past our sale. So plenty of time to work on this. But we have the activity booklets, which is a great way to do this as a troop activity and prep those answers ahead of time. Those activity booklets are available for free at our Charleston and Florence offices or through your volunteer support specialists. We currently have them in our Charleston offices as of today, January 9th. As of Monday the 14th, we will also have those in our Florence offices. So please feel free to stop by and pick up enough for your whole troop. And then once you've done that as a troop activity, or if you want to send the girls home with it to do on their own, they will ultimately need to enter the contest by going to girlscouts.org/cookiepro. Does your troop have any high-selling Girl Scouts? Well, if you do, that's awesome. And if you need additional order cards for those girls, you, the troop cookie coordinator, can request additional order cards by emailing us at customercare@girlscoutsesc.org. If you have a parent that needs an order card and they're wanting to pick that up at the Charleston or Florence office, please just let us know ahead of time that you do have a caregiver permission form on file for them and that they will be coming by. That way we can have it ready to go upon their arrival and know that they are a participating Girl Scout with your troop and that they've signed off on that permission form. Booths and eBuddy. Girl Scouts of Eastern South Carolina has acquired a few booth locations. Several of these are with the help of GSUSA, and so we are being the ones to put these into eBuddy. So we are having booth locations this year at Joann's, Bilo, Dunkin' Donuts, and Harris Teeter. We are currently working to secure H&R Block locations throughout our council. We do not yet have those, so that is still a to be determined, but we are hoping that we will get lots of H&R Block locations so that the girls can have their cookie booths while people are prepping their taxes and have great cookie sales from that. So next week starting January 14th GSESC will be emailing out what our schedule will be for signing up for booths in eBuddy for the above locations. So this will be kind of like a booth lottery, if you're familiar with that with your service unit, where there are multiple rounds, and each round you can have a few more locations and more slots. So I will email out that schedule next week, and then the actual sign up will happen after that, after everyone's been notified. If you end up signing up for a Harris Teeter booth, there will be a special letter to take with you for your specific location. These letters will be made available on the council website, girlscoutsesc.org, prior to the booth date. When it comes to paying for cookies, this happens in a few ways. So any cookies sold on Digital Cookie are automatically paid for by the customer. Then we have troops submit payments at 2 different times, once with an initial or pre-sale order, and again at the very end of the sale to catch up for any cookies sold during booth time. So make sure to submit your initial order or pre-sale and your initial rewards in eBuddy by 11:59 p.m. on January 22nd. Then you will turn in payment for the initial order to your service unit cookie coordinator by January 25th. This payment does not need to include booth cookies or cookies paid for on Digital Cookie. If you submit an initial order, you will pay for any extras or booth cookies at the end of the sale. And like I said, Digital Cookie is already paid for upfront. And at the end of the sale, that's when we'll start looking at the sales report tab, and that will show us any cookies you've picked up and how much those cost. And then it will also have your initial order payments and any payments coming in through Digital Cookie, as well as any payments you have made so far. It will then have an end balance, which will be how much you owe council in March. So that is all for today's cookie chat. If you have any questions that were not addressed, or if you need any more details, please reach out to us at customercare@girlscoutsesc.org. Thank you so much. Have a great day.